Guys, hold on to your Robux because this weekend is Memorial Day, and in Roblox, traditionally, we get to see a nice Memorial Day sale. We get to see some items go at huge discount prices, and usually there's some new stuff. So we're going to talk about some of those leaks, some of those items. We're going to take a look at some of the previous Memorial Day sales and kind of take a look at what I think is going to be happening here for this Memorial Day. So, guys, we're going back to when Memorial Day started for the sales here on Roblox in 2009. They actually had their first one. They had just a few items that came up that were a little bit cheaper, and it wasn't a whole lot of stuff. Some new faces and some things that we probably haven't even seen or looked at in a really long time. But that was a really long time ago. Then they did skip a few years as well. They went by, well, they skipped 1 year, and then they had a Memorial Day weekend on 2011 with just a few things like a picnic basket, a guitar, and just a few items. Not a whole lot going on there. Then it seems like they skipped a few years again. It's like every time they do a year, they skip a year, then they do a year, then they skip a year. Hopefully that's not this year that they're going to skip, because they have been doing it consistently for the past, I think, 3 or 4 years. We're going to show you, actually, I think it's 4 years that they've done it. So, yeah, then they moved forward, skipped a few more years that time from 2013 to 2016. Then they had a nice sale going on there. Now, in 2016, they really went hardcore with the sale, like items that were going limited, things that cost like 1 Robux, just one. So even like during that time, one of them was a Dominus. They came out with a brand new Dominus there on Memorial Day weekend, and that was 2016. But they were kind of coming out with some crazy stuff there. Like even during some of the egg hunts, you could, in different events, you could buy something that would open and it would reveal a Dominus. It's been a while since we've seen a new Dominus, except for the new skin one that was the Halloween one. But I'm not sure a lot of people were into that one. It looked quite a bit different, but it did go limited. So there could be some items that come out that go limited. But this is 2016. Some of these things went on sale, and there were some pretty cool items that a lot of people really wanted and have lasted for a long time. Moving on to 2017, so they did some 2 years in a row. So they did 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. So I think it's probably reasonable to assume that they're going to do a sale here in 2020. But we're going to talk about that here a little bit more in detail in a little bit. But this says they had expensive items, affordable ones, classics, never before seen accessories, and some things that cost at least just only 5 Robux. So they really went all out there that year. Looks like some pretty simple items. I didn't really cover that on my channel that year, but I did start covering in 2018. So I've got some thumbnails I'm going to show you from that time, because it shows you kind of some of the things that were on sale and might give us an idea of some things that are traditionally on sale during Memorial Day sales. So then 2018 came, and there was some new stuff. There was some new 8-bit stuff. There was these new faces that came out. We're going to take a closer look at those. Just smaller items that you could get as well. But it was a whole weekend. Like the panda knit and things that would go on sale, and things that would never ever, you've never seen on sale, or that you can only get during limited time. So 2018 was a really good sale for Memorial Day, and kind of a pretty traditional one. A lot of people were hoping, the Word Clock headphones. We're going to talk more about those, but the Word Clock headphones have traditionally gone on sale. If you look here from the fandom site, it shows that as part of the Memorial Day sale on 2016, 2017 wasn't part of the 2018 sale, but it was during Labor Day in 2018, and then Memorial Day of 2019. So that's 3 different years where the Word Clocks went on sale. So I think it's probably pretty reasonable to think that these will go on sale this year as well. But it shows here also on the leaks site, there's some items that came out here that they say Memorial Day next to them. So I think some of these are some of the new items that we're going to be seeing here as a part of the Memorial Day sale. So Seal Point Cattail, probably going to be pretty cheap, and then it will probably be available and cost, I don't know, twice as much afterwards, or it might be an item that goes limited, or it could be another thing that ends up not coming up until another Memorial Day or Labor Day or another sale in the future. Then this one right here, the Negacorn backpack. Definitely an extremely colorful one. You can see that the straps here have pretty much every color of the rainbow, the straps in the front. It's a nice little unicorn, and it's a huge unicorn horn, so as long as it fits and looks nice, this might be a really good one that's going to go on sale. Now, I don't know for sure if this RBX Leaks site will let you know, like, specifically if this is actually something that's for Memorial Day. I'm not sure how they would get that and know for sure, but it still says Memorial Day next to it, so it's probably the case. Right here, Golden Robot Wizard. So I think this is just a retexture of one we've seen in the past, but this could be a really popular one as far as items that go on sale for the Memorial Day weekend, because look at the colors of the hat and the whole like wizard head. I think it's pretty good. And then this one right here. Now, this is the one I'm looking forward to. I hope it's not too expensive, but it's Father Grime, and it's got long hair in the back, and it's got the long beard in the front, and it just looks like it could just be something that looks super derpy. And I could imagine this combined with some other heads. I think it would just be great. So next thing we're looking at here, the Dance Police Lieutenant. Looks like it's a Memorial Day item that should be coming out. Probably not going to be too expensive. Again, very, very colorful. And then the next thing here is the Cursed Axe Backpack. So these are the ones that are on the RBX Leaks page that say that they are leaks, and it says Memorial Day next to them. Now let's look at some of the thumbnails. Like if I look back at some of the thumbnails that I had from these previous Memorial Day sales, we're going to talk about things like the big head, like antlers, like the work clocks, and other things that are likely to be going on sale as a part of this weekend sale. So back in 2018, they really went crazy with it. Like every 2 hours, there's another set of items that started going on sale. So there was a lot to cover and a lot to keep our eyes out for. And we haven't seen sales like that really in a long time. They've been kind of a little bit more lackluster this past year, but they've still had some sales like Black Friday and all that stuff. But they came out with a bunch of bundles on sale that year to just kind of kick it off. They also had this Panda Knit, and that was a little cheaper. And then these work clocks, which were limited items, and or they became limited afterwards. But those were really expensive to get anyways. It was like a special type of work clock. But yeah, I don't think I got those at the time because they still were pretty expensive, but they were on sale and available when they normally weren't. Now, Big Head went on sale. A lot of us are looking forward to maybe this going on sale this year. What I really would like to see is Frenemy go on sale. It's been a while since that's happened, and I really want the Frenemy. But here we've got the big head, we've got the big antlers, we have the big sunglasses and the big top hat, and all of the stuff that went with the big head. So that is a classic that usually goes on sale during Memorial Day. This is 2018. They had a whole bunch of different fedoras, new fedoras that came on sale as well. They had new 8-bit glasses, 8-bit wings. They had more hats, little companions and capes, and this little package right here. So there was a lot of cool stuff there that weekend. This is only day 2 as well, so it went on through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then here some new stuff that came out, like swords, some hair that would come out and go on sale. Then the head row, the mohawk head row right there came on sale. That was, I think, one of the new items. We have this little beach hat and some other creepy faces and things that came out as well. Moving on, there was also some antlers, some ice antlers, some faces. So many items. Like 2018 was a crazy sale. I'm not sure if this year will be like that. Then even later, like day 3, these little shades that kind of had like a Valkyrie look to them. They were kind of like Valkyrie looking shades. I ended up buying these when they came on sale, so I've got these as well. We've got little guitars, face masks, and some steampunk looking stuff as well. But we did not actually get the work clocks in 2018, unfortunately. We got them 2 years before that, we got the year after that, and you know, we might get them maybe if they're doing a pattern to every 2 years and then skip a year, 2 years, skip a year, then we should be able to get them this year. But the work clocks might be coming out. It's probably a pretty likely one, but that year they did come out with a bunch of new headphones, and those were pretty cool. I especially like these frost Dominus sort of looking ones over here. Some of these not as cool looking, like the Robux on the side, but it's always great to get new headphones. Headphones are a pretty cool looking item on there. These faces right here, these little beast faces, they came out in 3 colors, but they were only 25 Robux each, so I think a lot of us got them, and I think they even may have gone limited after that. So you never know, there could be some new faces that will be coming out this year as well. Several other new stuff, but 2019 now, moving on to a year later, we've got all sorts of hair, we've got new hats, we've got swords, we've got these things, this little crown, whatever that was. We had the big heads go on sale as well in the 2019 Memorial Day sale, so it's been like 2 years in a row, so it's probably likely that we're going to get the big heads on sale. I'm thinking the work clocks and the big heads sort of could be turning into traditional things that we're going to be able to get during the Memorial Day sales, but who knows? We'll see if those come out this year or not. The work clocks definitely did come out in 2019, and they were available, and just like last year, guys, when these are available, I'm going to make sure I make videos to let you guys know when all these things were available. But there wasn't as many like new things that came out, just kind of like random things that came out last year as well. So this is the 2019 one, and hopefully this year we'll get some really cool stuff. Of course, these supposed leaks are going to be items that we're going to be able to get. One thing I'm definitely going to want to get here for sure is Father Grime, and try to walk around with some really weird outfits with that one on. So anyways, guys, save your Robux, and if you do happen to buy some more Robux, get ready for the event and for the sale, then type the code DeeterPlay. It's like my channel, but without the S, because we're allowed 10 digits. So if you type the code DeeterPlay, then that supports the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. So if you guys are new here, I'd also appreciate it if you guys hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys are notified about future events and all the sales and all of the Roblox news and everything happening in the platform. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.